we are ready to get our night underway here at the Roseburg Indoor. Super excited to get back to racing this weekend. Should be a really fun night. Just going to be the normal format for a normal points race, hot laps, qualifying, 2 heats, and then the main event. So hopefully we can do another repeat of what we did last weekend. Some good quality cars here tonight, and just want to, you know, like I said, get another clean sweep. Obviously last weekend was a really great weekend for us, and just want to double that and keep our momentum going in from last weekend into this weekend. But we're going to be starting off the night with qualifying. We pulled through 26, so we're going to be going out towards the front. But anyways, qualifying will be up shortly. Qualifying went pretty good for us. Went out a little bit earlier than I would have liked, so the track was a little bit slimy. But we were able to rip off second quick, which was, you know, really good. I think we would have been the times are really close, and I think it could have gone either way. I think if we would have gone out a little bit later, I think we would have been able to go quick time. Getting second quick is going to line us up to start on the pole in heat number 1, and then we're going to be starting on the pole in heat number 1, and then in heat number 2 we're going to be starting last, which is probably going to be around 6 or 7, something like that. But anyways, heat race 1 is going to be up next, starting on the pole. Here at the Roseburg Indoor, and dang it, that heat just didn't go really good for us. We started on the pole, and after that it kind of just went downhill. My car wasn't set up very good. Like I couldn't turn through the corner. I couldn't get my car to turn it. It wouldn't turn the whole corner. So like, obviously how are you supposed to drive the car that can't turn left? So I think I should have drove it in harder, and like kind of like lesson learned. If my car is too tight like that, I gotta completely throw that thing in the corner so hard. And I just didn't do that. I tried to drive it the same way that I do when my car is not that tight. So it was like, setup problem, and also with the setup problem, I should have drove it differently as well. But it sucks. But we're gonna be going out in the next heat, starting last, so we're going to be starting 6th, and hopefully we can move towards the front and try to, better ourselves for the main event. But heat race number 2 is going to be up next, starting 6th. my car, I was like on the tail of one car, and his right front fell off, and then he just went flipping, and that was just kind of crazy. Luckily, we're able to get around it, and it actually bettered our race. But it was kind of crazy. So like our wing is a little bit messed up, but overall that heat race ended up really good for us. After the red flag, unfortunately, the car that did flip wasn't able to come back on the track. So then, luckily for us, he was in our row, so we got to move up a row and start fourth. So we were able to go from fourth, and then I kind of just ripped the top after that. The two cars in front of me were kind of fighting for the bottom, so I just went on the top and ripped around them, and we were able to lead the rest of the laps. My car felt really, really good. I feel really good now that, you know, my car feels a lot better, and I feel like I can just drive it a lot better, and it's just back to like where we normally are, and just what I'm most comfortable with. So overall, heat race number 2 was a success. Now we're going to be going into Maine with a fourth in heat 1 and a first in heat 2. We're starting on the outside pole, and I did not think we were going to be that far up front. I thought we'd be in like the first 2 rows, maybe 3 rows. But we're starting on the outside pole, so I'm feeling really, really good going to the main. You know, we're in the best spot possible to be starting on the outside pole, so feels good, car feels good, and now we are ready to rep the main, and our goal, obviously, is to be pulling 321 into victory lane. Main event's going to be up next, starting on the outside pole.
Yeah, Parks.
In this situation, I actually ended up getting my spot back, and that is because under red flag, the only person that gets charged and put to the back is the person that flipped. So even though I was involved, I didn't flip, and that's why I still remain in my position in first. Well, we got it done for 2 in a row, and it feels really good. The beginning of the night was a little bit rough for us, and I was getting really stressed. Like I was like, after we got 4th in our heat race, I was like, that's it. That's the end of the night. How are we supposed to come back from that? That's the end. And we were able to bounce back in heat 2 and win it, and start on the outside pole in the main, which is the absolutely exact spot you want to start. There's like, I'd rather start on the outside pole than the pole, like 100%. Especially with Roseburg. Roseburg's track is so like that. It's top. The top's fast. Leaders always run the top. So when I was landing up on the outside pole, I was like, all right, now it's me. My car was good, and now it's up to me. If I drive a good race, I'm gonna win. But if I don't drive a good race, I'm probably not gonna win. So I was nervous going into the feature, but then I also could go right into the feature with confidence. Like, we're starting on the outside pole. We're starting in a really good spot. All I have to do is, drive my race. And if I drive my race, I know that I'm going to be a fast car. And, yeah, after that, the main was a little bit tough just because we had a lot of restarts. There was a lot of yellows, a lot of restarts. And I didn't know where to go. I didn't know if I should restart on the top or the bottom. The top was definitely the place to restart, but I wanted to change it up enough where they wouldn't know where I was gonna go. So it was that just kind of made it a little bit tough where to restart. But overall, ended up in our favor. But one time, I did get a little nervous though, because I tried to chop the second place car. I knew that he was coming on my inside, and I knew that he was gonna try to slide me, so I tried to turn low, and then the car behind me pushed my car. I was already sideways, and the car behind me pushed me the rest of the way, so then I got sideways, and luckily there's a red flag, so we got our spot back. But other than that, I feel like we drove a really good race, and yeah, it feels really good. 2 in a row, feels good. Check out how sick this check is. Like I said, that's always what you want in your hands after the end of a night. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Lights out.